Subaru's CEO has made big promises regarding their next small truck, implying that it will outperform the Ford Maverick. This comment has sparked excitement and curiosity among truck aficionados and industry analysts alike. If Subaru can keep this promise, it may represent a substantial shift in the competitive environment of the compact truck industry. Let's find out more. Small trucks are making a comeback, and the 2024 Ford Maverick is at the heart of this rising trend. Having made it back to our 10 best trucks and SUVs and Editor's Choice list this year based on its mechanicals, the Escape crossover fits into Ford's pickup truck lineup below the mid-sized Ranger. While it's not based on a truck basis like the F-150 and Ranger, it has a large payload and towing capacity, a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that comes standard, as does the front-wheel drive, although all-wheel drive and a fuel-efficient hybrid powertrain are also available. While correctly equipped, the Maverick can tow up to 4,000 pounds and accommodate up to 1,500 pounds of payload in its tiny bed. Its cabin is well designed, and most models include a generous list of features that make it feel more premium than its low price would suggest. The base XL trim, on the other hand, is quite minimalistic and best suited for fleets and on-site duties. Overall, the Maverick is an appealing little pickup vehicle with excellent utility built in. More compact pickup trucks will undoubtedly reach the market in the coming years, but for the time being, the Maverick is one of the just two options competing exclusively with the more expensive Hyundai Santa Cruz. Subaru does not have a hybrid engine that can compete with the Maverick's popular hybrid system. Therefore, the only engine alternatives will be fuel-efficient powertrains. The two most likely engines are the 2.5-liter engine that produces 182 horsepower, which is the normal engine for the Outback, and a 2.4-liter turbocharged engine that generates 260 horsepower, which is more than enough for most people. Furthermore, the bar rack will be outfitted with the Subaru's trademark symmetrical all-wheel drive system, rather than the standby mechanisms presented in other trucks. In our opinion, this is the best option. Who wouldn't want this? This is crucial if Subaru wishes to interact with their customers. There is a demand in the compact truck industry for a good, dependable off-road vehicle. The Barra will fill that hole, but this needs to be discussed in detail, which we shall do in just a few minutes. But first, you need to know something that has disappointed many people. Although this engine is already highly powerful, some changes are required because it is mated with a continuous variable transmission, or CVT, on the Outback, and the majority of their customers have provided negative feedback. Subaru has recently made an effort to become more environmentally conscious. However, the fundamental purpose of manufacturing is to sell, and if they are unable to meet their consumer needs, they will fail to sell. So the question is, would you rather have a truck that is powerful and capable all over, or one that makes compromises to appear clean? A solid transmission also improves towing capacity and durability. The new Barra will most certainly take inspiration from the Subaru Outback, as they first did 20 years ago. However, the design will be updated to reflect changes in the Outback's design throughout time. Subaru may also pay respect to its previous models by giving the Barra a rugged and distinct design. This departure from the bland, characterless designs that are frequently marketed as minimalist will be a welcome shift. While the original Barra was discontinued because of dwindling sales, it still has a loyal following, which Subaru hopes to capitalize on. Despite this, Subaru has learned from previous mistakes and will not burden the new model with extraneous options, keeping the pricing affordable. The exterior design will also take inspiration from the Outback, with an SUV-like front and a truck-like rear. It will have 4 doors and a crew cab arrangement, but will be shorter in both wheelbase and length, necessitating careful design to maximize bed capacity and versatility. The original Barra had a creative method of extending the bed, which the new model will most certainly improve on. Bed adaptability is essential for any truck, and Subaru will make the Barra as versatile and capable as possible to accommodate a variety of load requirements. The Subaru Baja is likely to have a towing capacity of more than 5,000 pounds, much about the Ford Maverick's 4,000-pound capacity. While the Hyundai Santa Cruz can match the Baja's towing capabilities, it costs more than the Maverick. This towing capacity gives the Baja a substantial advantage over its competitors and sets it apart in the compact pickup sector. The Subaru Baja, named after a historic off-road event in California, is expected to be an amazing off-road vehicle. Its off-road capabilities are enhanced by Subaru's well-known symmetrical all-wheel drive, which is regarded as one of the best in the market. This provides Baja a substantial advantage over its opponents. For example, the Ford Maverick's hybrid version lacks all-wheel drive, whilst the Turbo 4 system is mostly front-wheel drive, making it less appropriate for off-road driving. Subaru's technology, on the other hand, continually feeds power to all wheels, ensuring maximum traction in difficult off-road terrain. Furthermore, the Baja has various characteristics that improve its off-road performance. Its ground clearance, an important component for off-roading, is projected to be comparable or possibly larger than the Outback's 8.7 inches. The Wilderness variant, which is famed for its off-road modifications, would most likely include more ground clearance as well as enhanced suspension, tires, skid plates, and redesigned bumpers. These characteristics, paired with Subaru's X mode, which optimizes engine output, transmission, all-wheel drive torque distribution, and braking, make the Baja Wilderness a tough off-road challenger capable of navigating any terrain with ease. The Subaru Baja is geared to a certain consumer base, which may lead to lower demand than the Ford Maverick. Subaru, on the other hand, can most certainly make enough Bajas to meet demand while also addressing the real concerns that its smaller demographic faces. Although Subaru has yet to formally declare the Baja's release date, numerous top executives and dealers have hinted at an early next year launch, with orders perhaps beginning in the fall. The main factor influencing the Baja's price will be demand. Customers in the tiny pickup market are known for being price-sensitive, looking for trucks that are competitively priced. The Ford Maverick sized on this by having an initial MSRP of $20,000, but when demand increased, so did the price. The next Subaru Baja is expected to start at roughly $25,000 for the base variant, which may not have the turbocharged 2.5-liter engine capable of towing over 5,000 pounds. Despite the current unstable demand-supply shortage, Subaru is likely to price the Baja competitively, as the original model was forced to depart the market due to its exorbitant price. The Subaru Baja's impending debut has sparked widespread interest, with the promise of a little truck that can outperform the Ford Maverick. Subaru's intentional emphasis on fuel efficiency and power, particularly with the prospects of 2.5-liter and 2.4-liter turbocharged engine options, places the Baja as a market leader. Its towing capacity, which is expected to reach 5,000 pounds, could outperform the Mavericks, providing consumers with an appealing choice in the compact truck sector. Finally, Subaru's impending Baja truck is a huge step forward for the company, with the goal of challenging and potentially surpassing competitors such as the Ford Maverick. With a focus on fuel efficiency, towing capacity, and off-road skills, the Baja appears to be a strong contender in the compact truck market. Subaru's focus on pricing and market demand indicates a proactive approach to satisfying clients while learning from previous missteps. If Subaru can keep its promises about the Baja, it might signal a successful return to the compact truck category and set new standards for performance and value. We'll return with additional details and videos. Please remember to like the video if you thought the video was informative and helpful. Please leave your comments and subscribe to our channel, and check back for more thought-provoking videos. Until then, bye.